And now there shouldn't be a teleport when we run past here. Just able to access this? Yes, we can. And we can't open it. We need to read every one of these. What the hell are these? Inscriptions on these walls. And they allow us to partially unlock them. And we need to access all 8 to get it fully open. And the text reads, "What little life there is in the world is draining out of this hole in my body. The world can burn, the planes can burn, just give me life. I will destroy this life so badly, break it, smash it, and stain it in the blood and feces, so you cannot live it either. Let all creation burn, for I cannot die." Okay, this inscription looks like the directions on your back that Mort read to you in the mortuary. I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx was, and you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Parrot can fill you in on the rest of the chant, if he's not in the dead book yet. Don't lose the journal or we'll be up the sticks again, and whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you, read the journal and find Parrot. To your surprise, there's one more line, one that Mort didn't read to you in the mortuary. Don't trust the skull. So basically, you have made this tomb, and you made it in a death trap, so no one really can access this area but you.
Alright.
And these are all things written by one of your incarnations. They're very different in style and the character, so clearly not all from the same incarnation. It is extremely important to record your journey so that you might learn from them. The greater need, however, is that the source of information you use to uncover this mystery needs to be protected when they are found. If key figures, documents, or oracles are somehow removed, either by death or destruction, then you will never know who or what you are, or how you came to be in this way. So, also advice for you. So you have a great incentive to not to resort to violence against everything. You can, but in the case you lose your memories again, if you remove these breadcrumbs you have followed, you might never find back. You might never get the information enough of those breadcrumbs to give you a route so you can recover your memories. So they're valuable. All the sources that can give you information about yourself is valuable and need to be protected. One of these is these tablets, and they're protected by by a death trap that forces you to die multiple times before you can access them. So basically only the nameless one is likely to be able to access them. Okay, I suspect that we will continue to die and be reborn until we finally get our life right. I do not know what we have to do to bring that about though, and therein lies the frustration. Is it some sort of karmic cycle? As I gather, some incarnations have committed terrible crimes, but also there have been some number of incarnations where we have labored to do nothing but good. Are these incarnations intended as punishment? I don't know, and that is the only real truth I can offer in these carvings. I do not know. These are also function as the game developer's tool to sort of, I think, I'm not sure how to say it, sort of get rid of plot holes or guide the player's actions in a uh, role-playing friendly way, because player will have ideas about what to do. Okay, at what point does the I get separated from the we? At what point am I freed of the shackles of the actions of those other incarnations? At what point am I allowed to be me without the weight of these past lives? Yes, I was saying the player at this point will have an idea of what might be causing these, or ideas flowing in his head. He knows that something is after him, so naturally he'll come up with ideas how could his character could possibly handle them, and these will sort of give focus and limit where you can go. Basically, it might be that we live again until we live our life right, but the thing is, you lived many lives and you live all kinds of lives, good, bad, saint like. You've been a crazy person, more murderer, a saint, so nothing really seems to make a difference. I have lost lifetimes because of my killer. I cannot deceive him, so I must kill him. I tried to throw him off the scent. I left false bodies tailored in such a way to placate him. I roamed the most outer planes, hoping to use distance as a shield. I built this tomb filled with traps to try and kill the killer. I hid. All I bought was time. The attacks inevitably begin again, with more fury than before. Deceptions are useless. Somehow the killer always knows that I live, and no matter where on the plains I hide, he finds me eventually. This is another tool, because you know something is after us, but here the developers sort of kill any ideas that might be other than confronting, finding out who he is and confronting him, who's after us. Because you've already done that. You have walked that road down that road earlier, and it doesn't work. You tried everything and nothing works. He comes back again and again and again. So the only way to end this is to somehow get him to stop. There's no hiding, no matter where in the multiverse you go, he'll go after you and hunt you down. There's nothing that can be done. Memories are gone, perhaps never to return. With every death I lose a part of me. How can one be immortal and still die? He told me that my mind is weakening with every death. I asked him how this could be, but he could not answer. He was of no use. I butchered him so that no other incarnation would ever benefit from his uselessness. So this is if you're not useful to this incarnation, you're worth nothing. So he likely killed a valuable piece of information for the rest of us.
Done.
So they said, you have been divided. You are one of many men. You bear many names, and each has left their scars on your flesh. Lost one, immortal one, incarnation's end, man of 1,000 deaths, the one doomed to life, restless one of many, the one whom life holds prisoner, the bringer of shadows, the wounded one, misery bringer, Yemet. I grow weary. Yeah, fear names. Names have power in identity. Others can use names as weapons. Names are a hook that can be used to track you across the plains. Remain nameless and you shall be safe. I am the nameless one. And that's the reason why we don't have a name. We have one of the reasons, naturally we have forgotten it also, but we have intentionally tried to have it so that no acted in a way so that there's no mention of our name anywhere in the world. You open the sarcophagus only to discover a single key lying within. There is no body, nothing of any worth.
Updated my journal.
Yeah, it's another portal key, or teleportation key.
All right.
And leads to the end of this tomb. It's
I'm gone.
really, it's really not vital. But you do get decent loot here. That's, yeah. I think this is, we can't use this, but it's like, how to say it, it boosts our stats permanently, one stat, but you need to be something like, is it lawful good to be able to use it? So we won't be ever able to use it. I think we're chaotic neutral. Hey, true neutral. It changed again. No, 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 don't go there, you...
It was known to me you would return. Is it your will that our two paths become one?
More corpse fly charms. We could actually start using them. There are second level spells, Worm Curse. They shoot out flies and they do steady damage to enemies for some time. Basically, they're actually more useful against spellcasters because their insignificant steady damage over time will often disrupt spells. So if you can get one or two of these on a spellcaster, he'll be unlikely to cast spells as long as they're operating on him. So very useful. We're gonna be dropping the tomb keys immediately, they're of no use anymore. Just a waste of space. And we'll save.